In Movies and Money, K-pop is shaking up the movie industry. Movie man Erik, Childress, the founder of the Movie Madness podcast, is here. The real weekend winner is a surprise hit, Erik.
That is true, Angie. Netflix has had a movie on their platform since June 20th called K-pop Demon Hunters that they report has become the most watched original animated film of all time there. A flash forward 2 months, and all of a sudden the streaming service decides to put the film in theaters for just 2 nights in a sing-along edition. And reportedly in just those 2 days, the film grossed $18 million. Only you did not hear that from Netflix, who did not officially report the grosses. So call them sources or call them rumors. Technically, Weapons and Freakier Friday did win the weekend, and they have been in theaters for over 3 weeks now. Now, Weapons took in $15.6 million and is on the path towards $160 million domestic. Freakier Friday made another $9 million and is on pace to get itself over $100 million itself. Amazing the power of theaters to generate revenue when there is audience demand.
Plenty of new releases are debuting over the Labor Day weekend, and one is making waves with a comeback from the 70s.
You know it, Angie, and a bunch of them will be part of my recommendations list this week. Now, the one that I have not seen yet is The Roses, a new version of The War of the Roses, first adapted by Danny DeVito in 1989 into a darkly funny tale with Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. Now, this one stars Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman as the battling spouses who turned their home into a war zone. It was directed by Jay Roach, who gave us the Austin Powers films, as well as 2000's Meet the Parents. Have not heard great buzz on this one. It could be why Disney is dumping it at the end of the summer. However, back in theaters this weekend is Steven Spielberg's Jaws.
You yell shark, we've got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Now, it seems like we've been celebrating the film's anniversary all summer, and rightfully so, but the masterpiece that practically single-handedly changed the way Hollywood viewed the summer season is every bit the experience it has been for the past 50 years. Full of tension and bravura filmmaking, 3 of the most memorable characters who ever teamed up, not to mention one of the greatest monologues ever, and behind-the-scenes stories that are equally legendary. Never pass up the opportunity to watch this film on any screen, but if you know someone who hasn't seen it on the big screen, especially for the first time, go buy your tickets now.
Let's keep it going, Erik. You have 3 more recommendations.
I certainly do, Angie, and the one you'll have to look for is a film I have been championing since it premiered at Sundance in 2023. It is called A Little Prayer, and it is finally hitting theaters. Trust me on this one, as it features 2 of the very best performances of the year from David Strathairn and Jane Levy. It is opening limited this weekend, but look out for it. Next up is Caught Stealing, Darren Aronofsky's wild action caper with Austin Butler mistakenly getting caught up in a drug deal by his neighbor. It's a wickedly fun and violent film that is much better than films of its type we have seen of late. Finally, for the gorehounds out there, we have the remake of the trauma classic The Toxic Avenger, with Peter Dinklage having a blast with another unique performance as a man thrown into toxic waste and comes out as a hideous-looking creature with super strength. It's bloody, but in a fun way. It's also very funny and worth sticking around all the way through for a post-credits moment that is more memorable than most of what we have seen from Marvel in recent years.
Thank you, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.